Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, my traders. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Yes, it is. Let's go. Good morning, Kurt AI. Hello, Kurt. Andrew, JDM, hello. Three Bez, how are you? We got the cheering crib. Richard Wanikowski, DW, Desmond, yes. Let's go, my beauties. Shelly Stringer, let's go. My Shelly Bobelli, let's go. Wrangle, yes. Thank you so much, Wrangle. I appreciate you. Wrangle Shelly with the first cheering crabs. Marcus, good morning to you, my Marcus. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. Let's go. Rashid with the follow. Marcus, how was the first day of February? Who was green? Let's go. Who was green for the first day of February? Put it in the chat. Kevin Mahan. Hello. Unos. Thank you for the follow, Unos. The first day of the month is in the books. Thank you, Marcus. Yes, Marcus. Good job, everybody. Good job. Proud of you. You guys know what you're doing in that VIP. I love it. Welcome to all our new VIP members. Congratulations and welcome to you. We are at 3,000 taps. This is crucial. I don't want to have to say this every live. Your goal is to get over 200,000 taps. Just get over it so we don't have to worry about it. Just everybody tap. Also, donate if and when you can. Dad Bod, thank you. And share the live and repost. When you go to share it, you're also going to see a button there that says repost. Thank you so much. Dennis Baldwin, good to see you. Luli, user, Mr. D with the $1.99. Thank you. Appreciate you. Nick, thank you. All right. Here is where we are, my traders. We are in a narrow state on Miss Market, okay? Told you yesterday she wanted to hum a little bit. So we are narrow. We are in position 1 on Miss Market, okay? And we are going to put in now, for all the new traders here, we're going to put in our major support and resistance levels for you. These are the white lines that you'll be seeing coming up. These are major support and resistance levels as we will go over them for you. We will do some education in here. And right now, you have room up to 698. All right, above 698. Remember, 70% of all new highs will fail. So just because you get over 698 doesn't mean we're going to the moon. No, you got to be looking this way, opposite direction. Okay. Under 696.86 with a retest here on Miss Market. You'll have room down to 695 and 693. Mark those levels down, please. Let's go. Good morning, Desiree. We're going to head over to the Qs. What time do we use? Eastern Standard Time. Folks, there is no one chart time frame you use. You have to use multiple time frames, and we will teach you how to do that in the VIP. We are in a narrow state on them Qs. Yes, we are narrow on the Qs, just like the SPY. And we got a pivot right there. Watch out for that bad boy. And as we come down and look at the levels on them Qs, we are narrow. We are in position 2 on the Qs. Back over 630. You got to retest this level, my beauties. You'll have room up to 634 and 637 on those Qs. What you do not want to do on the Qs is try to go long into this level right here, because you're going to get that pullback. But always remember, on all the pullbacks you get, you never know what type of pullback you're going to get. No one can predict that, okay? So that's why we have to retest this level with confirmation, and then you'll have room up to 634 and 637 to the upside. Back under 625.40, you'll have room down to 622, first stop on those Qs, and then 618.50, half dollar, will be your next level of support resistance. Remember, major psychological levels of support resistance are any levels that end with 0, okay? N half dollars. Anything that ends in a 50, mark that down. This is much stronger than this, okay? Hammer, Davion, yes, thank you so much. Appreciate you. We got 9 more crabs. Who's got them? 9 more crabs. Let's go over to the dumpster fire of silver. So SLV, you had a crash landing. Whoa, all roads lead back to the 20. Remember that. Look at this, my beauties. Let me put this into a little bit of perspective for you, okay? This was your move up on sliver. That was your move up on silver, okay? That is your 50% mark. Look, this is where you came back down to on your retracement. You're now back up there. Are you going to try to look to go long there? No, I would look that way on sliver, okay? Here we go on silver. What do we got? We are in a neutral state this morning on silver. We are in position 3 to the upside. Remember what I told you? I just showed you the big picture on this, okay? Look where you are. You're going to be going that way, not that way. Right now, the amateurs are saying, what? We got to gap up, Voss. We're going to the moon. Not with the 200 right there. Party is over. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you are here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day for you, my beauties, Monday through Sunday. So this is our move to the upside on silver currently. Your 50% retracement levels right here at $77. Mark that down, $77. Microsoft, yes it is. Thank you, Jessica Pollack. Folks, hit the rest of those crabs or we're just going to get off. It's that simple. I come on here for you, my beauties. We are in a neutral state on Microsoft. So the state of Microsoft is neutral. We are in position 1 currently to the downside here on Microsoft. As we put in our support and resistance levels right here, remember, we never trade into support. We never trade into resistance. Okay, why? Why do we never trade into support or resistance? Because those are going to reject. We got room down to 418.62. That'll be your first stop to the downside here on Microsoft. 418.62. Under 418.62 with a retest, you have room down to 410. Okay. Back over 427.60 here on Microsoft, back to the upside. We have room up to 438. Let's go. Let's go. We're still stuck at 6. If we don't finish these crabs off in the next 5 minutes, goodbye. Suzette with the money gun. Thank you, my Suzette. I appreciate you. Powder, what's up, brother? Michelle, thank you. PLTR. Don't play with me. We are at 23,000 taps. Tap, 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 tap. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Sue Felicia. I appreciate you. Right now on PLTR, we are neutral, okay? Neutral. Where the hell are we? 164.85. We got a big gap up to the upside. You are way up there in position 3. So what do we think about PLTR? Are we going to the moon? No. Major levels of resistance right there. Major levels of resistance. So as we pull this back right now, this is your gap up. And boom, 166.50. We got our first one. Your second level of resistance will be 174 here on PLTR. Look this way at the open. We are not looking that way, okay? What is our 50% retracement level? It is 158 currently. 158. After you get your pullback, if you stay above 158, you can look for longs with the proper event, position, and state. Under 158 with your event confirmation, position, and state, you can look for shorts back down to 149. 149. AMD. AMD to the moon. Let's see what we got here on AMD. Now, all our VIP traders know patience and discipline is the key to trading. Without that, you're not going to go anywhere. You're just going to keep depositing money every month, okay? In the VIP, we got VIP live training tonight by me at 7 p.m. Eastern time in the VIP live training room. You're going to head over to thevoschtrading.com. That is where you are going to go to get into the VIP. The LINK is also in my bio. You can click that to get into the VIP. As soon as you join, you have immediate access to everything. Over 70 hours worth of educational content. You will have access to all our live trainings and much, much more. You will also have access to me reviewing your trades. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the upside on AMD. All right, here we go. Narrow. We are in position 2. We have room up to 261 on AMD. That'll be your first stop of resistance. 261 and 267 will be your next set of resistance to the upside. Please mark those levels down. Back under the whip zone. Yes, it is. Under 244.89. You have room down to 228 on AMD. Thank you, my Shelley. Gold, the little GLD, silver and gold, silver and gold. Remember, traders, all roads lead back to the 20. This was our move to the upside. That is our 50%, okay? That is exactly where you bounced off of, and now you're up here. Remember, you have room up to that 520 high now because you stayed at the 50% level. We are going to mark that level out first. As we put our whip zones in place, remember, you do not trade inside that whip zone for the first 15 minutes of the day or you will get whipped around. No, we don't want to get whipped around, boss. We don't want to get whipped around, and stay out of the whip zone. All right, here we go on gold. Currently, we are narrow. This is our gap up on gold right there. You're hitting that 452 mark. You do have another room to the upside, one more leg in this narrow state, in this position, and that'll be around 464. 464, mark that to level down on GLD. Above 464 with a retest, you have room up to 511. 511 up here will be your next stop in that narrow state, so mark that down. Now, under the whip zone of 426.81, you'll have room down to 416 and 404. Let's go, my beauties. NQ for Carol Little. Carl Little. Sorry, Carl Little. We got you, my Carl. All right, what do we got here on NQ? What do we got on NQ, my Carl Little? Well, this is what we got, Carl. Right now, we are in a narrow state on NQ. The state of NQ is narrow above 25,950. Get above 25,950. You'll have room up to 26,021 and then 26,216 to the upside on NQ. Under 25,820. Carl, you got to get under that whole number. Then you have room down to 25,557. Yes, let's go. SoFi. Let's see what we got on SoFi. All right, SoFi to the moon. Nothing goes to the moon. We know that. We are in a neutral state currently in SoFi. We are in position 2 to the upside on SoFi. Be careful. We got the granddaddy of them all on the 5-minute that you are currently running into on SoFi. As we pull this back and we put in our major support and resistance levels, remember the VIP is open. We will teach you, I will teach you how to trade inside that VIP. We will dramatically change the way you trade. You will start having green months instead of red months every month. Right now, we are in a bearish neutral state. The state of SoFi is bearish this morning. We are in position 2. You got room up to $23. That is your first level of resistance on SoFi. If you get over 23 and retest and hold, you will have room up to $25 on SoFi. Coming back down under $22, under that hold number, you'll have room down to $21.20 and then $21 on SoFi. You're welcome, Carl Little. Let's go get him, Carl. Make sure over there on the YT, we all hit that thumbs up, Carl. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure we're tapping over here on the tick of the talk. Thank you, K. Braden, Mr. Dave, Reds, Mike S. Thank you so much. Bill Boyle, appreciate you. I forgot about that time. You guys got lucky. We would have been off of here. Let's go, my beauties. Here we go. It is time for the roses. Go get them. Go eliminate those roses. Thank you, Stryker. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Suzette, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oracle, you got it, Mr. McGarvey. You got it. All right, my beauties. Right now here on Oracle, we are in a neutral bearish state. We are in bearish position 2 to the downside. All stars align here on Oracle because you are bearish in both directions. As we put these mothers in for you right here, we are going to put this back. There's our first level of support. Boom. Our second. Boom. And then our third. As we pull this back to our execution time frame, be careful. We are neutral here, my beauties, okay? We're starting to get a little wide to the downside, so this party down will end soon. You have room down to 154.50, 154.50, and 153. Right here, my traders, is a major demand area, right around 153 to go back to the upside. So please mark that down. As you start falling into this box, you are not looking to short. You are looking to go back in that direction, okay? Back over 166.36, you have room up to 173 on Oracle. Let's go, let's go, let's go. IWM. Right now, we are in a narrow state on IWM. We are in a position 1. We're coming out of position 1 currently on IWM. Remember, traders, you must know your positions, your states, okay? You can't trade without knowing that. It's just impossible. You're gambling at that point, okay? On IWM, we got room up to 264. 264 here on IWM. 265 and 267. Please mark those 3 levels down. Thank you. What is going to happen at each of these levels when you get to them? What will happen at each of those levels when you get to them? Who knows? If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. Correct. You will get pullbacks. These are rejection levels. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. We don't know what type of pullback we're going to get. So that's why we get over, we retest it, then we go to the next level. Okay? We don't just get in and say, it broke. Look, a lot of traders think this. It broke 264. We're going to the moon. No, you're not. You didn't break anything. You have to retest it first. Then you can break it. Under 261.43, you have room down to 259.50 and 258 this morning here on IWM. Coin, let's go. Let's go. Is buying a bounce off an EMA okay? No. You need to have the correct event, and you need confirmation before you take any trades at any time. If you're taking a bounce off of anything, you're just gambling. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Yes, remember, Fat Guy Larry. That's his name. You need to trade high probability setups. High probability. We have no idea what's going to happen when we enter a trade. None. So just taking a bounce, stock moves down. Oh, we're hit the 200. I'm going to get in as we're falling. Is that a good high probability setup? No. That's just the gamble, my friend. That's all it is. Sometimes you'll get lucky and it'll work, and then you think you created something. Nope, because it'll fail 8 more times after that. All right, here we go, my beauties. Coinerini. We are in a bearish neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Coin. Above 189.10 in a narrow state. You will have room up to 193 on Coin. That'll be your first stop. Above 193 with a retest, you'll have room up to 206 here on Coin. Yesterday, I took a reversal on Coin. Yes, yes, yes. I got this trade right here. Boom, back to the upside. That was glorious. Yes, it is. All right, what else are we looking at? Tesla. I love Coin now. I replaced MU with Coin because once the stock gets over $400, I say, bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. We are in a narrow state on Tesla. We are in position 2 to the upside here on Tesla. You are above the 5-minute 200. That is a key level to be above right there. Oh, hotel room. Hotel, Holiday Inn. Maybe that's the wrong song. All right, we're in a narrow state, position 2. You got a 200 under you. This is a bounce. You have room up to 434. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. 434. Back under 421.73. You have room down to 415 this morning on Tesla. INTC. Jay Dobbins, are they tapping over there? How many thumbs up do we got? Hotel Holiday Inn. We are in a narrow state on Intel. Yes, we are in position 2 to the upside here on Intel. As we pull this back, my beauties, we are looking for some resistance, okay? And there she blows right there. Bam. All right, as we pull this back on Intel, currently we are in position 2. You have room in this narrow state up to $53. Let's go. We need more thumbs. We got to get over 50, 100. Let's go. Just go. Up to 53. Above 53, you have room up to $55. Okay. Back under the whip zone of $48. Traders, let me ask you, why aren't we shorting here? Why aren't we shorting right there? You're under a key level. Why can't we short there, my beauties? Tell me why. It should ring a bell in 3 seconds. Finish off those roses. Let's go. Brian, Andrew, KK. Correct. Whole numbers right here. We never short or go long into whole numbers. A lot of traders do this over and over and over again. And that's where a lot of your losses are. So under 48 with a retest, you have room down to $47 and $46. IONQ. We are in a narrow state on IONQ. We are in position 2 to the upside currently on IONQ. Hotel Holiday Inn. This is the song. Okay, I was right. I was right, my traders, my beautiful traders. We got room up to $40.28, $40 mark on IONQ. $40. Watch that $40 mark, okay? Above $40.28, over it. Retest it. Hold it. Get an event. Then go to $44 to the upside here on IONQ. As we pull this back under $37.90, you have room down to $35. Thank you for the follows, everybody. You know what it's time for, my beauties? Do we know what it's time for? It's you at the hotel room. Apple bottom jeans. Hit the hood. We got 3 galaxies on the board. 3. Amazon. I thought that was apple bottom jeans. What happened there? All right, hold on, All right, currently on Amazon. I told you it's been running good lately. Look at that. Woo-wee. We are in a narrow state on Amazon. Yes, it is. We are in the whip zone on Amazon. I've been telling you, watch Amazon. Watch Amazon. I've been trading it lately. Watch Amazon. Have you been watching Amazon? All right, here we go on Amazon. Narrow above 244.41. You have room up to 246. That'll be your first level of resistance. 246 and then 248 to the upside. Under 242.61, we have room down to 242 and 241. Mark those down. Folks, you notice on Amazon now that your channels are starting to get a little tighter in here. See this? You're starting to get a little tighter. That's because of the moves we've been having to Amazon to the upside. Nvidia! Yes, it is. Let's go. Let's see what we got on Nvidia. Right now on Nvidia, we are in a neutral bearish state. We are in the whip zone. So if we come out of the whip zone with that beautiful event, can we go long? Can we go long on Nvidia? Yes or no? Papa Yoda. Hello, my Papa Yoda. How are you? Adorable patron. Thank you. We got 3 galaxies. Let's go. Good job, Sue. Exactly right. Now, that is what VIP is all about. That is a trained trader right there. You are in a bearish neutral state, and you're going to run into a whole number. So don't even think about it. You won't have the power to get through that whole number. Good job, Sue. Good job, my Sue. All right, on Nvidia, look at that neutral state. Bearish to the downside. Under 185, you have room down to 181 here on Nvidia. Under 181 with a retest, you have room down to 177. Above 188.68, once you get narrow, you'll have room up to 190, 194, and 196. We got 3 galaxies. We got 3 minutes to polish these babies off. I did my 25 minutes on TikTok. I can get off at any time. Let's go. Let's go. 3 galaxies. Lilly. Used to be 60 minutes. Right now, we are in a bearish neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Eli Lilly. I'm going to do this last one, and if we don't finish those galaxies off, I'm just going to sign off. I'm not going to do this every day. All right, Eli Lilly above 1048.30. We got room up to 1057 and 1063 on Lilly. Back under 1039, under the whole number, we have room down to 1011. Write that down on Lilly. Lilly needs a split here. Lilly needs a split. All right, 2 minutes. Thank you, Jessica Pylock. Thank you, Believer. I appreciate you. Kevin Mahan, Simret. How are you over there, Simret? How you doing, Simret? Let's go. We got 2 more galaxies. We are at 88,000 taps. Mario and Olga. Hello, Mario. Welcome aboard. Yes, Mario and Olga. Meta. Yep, we'll do meta. We got one more left. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Meta. We are in the whip zone currently on Meta. Meta. Folks, this isn't rocket science trading. It's all about patience and discipline and being trained on how to trade. Then you will have a lot of, oh shit moments. Right now, under Suzette. Yo! See, look at that. We got room down to 686. 686 here on Meta. Back over 713, you have room up to 719. 719 here on Meta. Above 719 with a retest, you have room up to 743. Make sure you mark these levels down. They will hit them at some point during the trading day. You just got to know when to get in to go ride to those levels. See the difference? Woo-wee. Google, you got it. The Googaroonies, the Googmen. All right. Here's what we got on Google. Right now, we are in a neutral state on Google. I also want you to take a look at your 200. Okay? You're going to be a little choppy on Google. You still may go to the upside, but it's going to be a choppy one. Okay? We are going to put in our major levels right now. And we know what? Right now, we are up in no man's territory. Right now, we are swimming out in that ocean right now, waiting for help up here. Why? Woo! We are swimming out there in that ocean, everybody, because 70% of all new highs fail. And I have a feeling this is going to be a hard one. So, this is our move up. Boom. Our 50% retracement level is 347. 347, okay? You are in a neutral state to the upside, a neutral bullish state. You are in position 2. Do not chase that to the upside. You are looking for an event and confirmation up here to hammer that thing back to the downside. Do I have to say that again? Do not chase this to the upside. Google is on watch for a short at the open. I'm giving you all that one. But I can't trade it because I have to wait for the entire month of February, 5 minutes, to teach my VIPers what discipline is all about. Netflix, let's go. All right, here we go. Yes. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the downside on Netflix. Bam. All right, Netflix, here we go. Above 83.57, you have room up to 84.30, $85, and 86.50. Mark those down, please. Back under, which you are, The whip zone, neutral. You have room down to $82. $82, and then look that way. All right. Robinhood. Let me show you all something. On Robinhood, yesterday, whoop, as we have this move to the downside, how many of you shorted right about there? How many of you beautiful traders shorted right about there? Michael Hart, Bill Boyle. Holy moly. Thank you, Michael Hart. Thank you, my Bill Boyle. I appreciate you. How many of you tried to short down there? Rames. Oh, brother. Rames. Michael Hart. Timers. Yes, it is. Why are we shorting down here? Why are we shorting down here? Novices short down here. Novices. You are looking to go back that way. Thank you, Jay Dobbins, for the $2 super over there on the tubes. We never short into support. Tonight, we are going to go over in the VIP this very thing. Microsoft. Yes, the VIP is open. The VIP is waiting to help you. And I am going to train you tonight, every Tuesday night, by me. I train you in the VIP live training room at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will learn more in 1 hour every Tuesday night than you have in your entire trading career thus far. VIP traders, will they learn more in 1 hour with me than they have their entire trading career? Yes or no? Am I wrong? I may be wrong. If I am, tell me. You put it in the chat. Rachel T! Rachel! Yes! Yes! We are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the downside here on Microsoft. All right, here we go on. This right here reminded me. Look at this. See this move to the downside on Microsoft? Look. I used to play hockey when I was younger. This reminds me of a hockey stick. I was one of those players that used to check everybody into the boards like really, really hard. And my parents would say, you got to go and try to score. And I said, but I like checking them into the boards more. We are in, I miss playing that game. We are in a neutral state, position 1. We got room down to 414.50 and 410.50. Mark those levels down. I was the goon. They called me the goon. Above 428, we had room up to 439. I used to drop my gloves all the time to fight, and you weren't allowed to. And they would say, why do you keep doing that? You're not allowed to. You look like a fool. Well, I was like, well, maybe I was hoping somebody would. I love that game. Oh, God, it's nothing like checking somebody into the boards. MSTR, let's see what we got. Especially when you get a good skating start. Oh, and you have all that behind you. Whammo! All right, here we go. All right, MSTR. We are starting to get a little wide here, my beauties. Look at MSTR. We're starting to get a little wide. So what does that tell you about MSTR? Look, my beautiful traders, we are in a neutral state. We're starting to get wide here, okay? So what would this tell you? What would this tell you? Jennifer Taylor, yes, you are going to stay away from anything to the downside. You are going to stay away from anything to the upside. Because if you try to go long, you're going to get whipped around because you are in a bearish neutral state. If you try to short this, you may get down here, but then you're in a wide state. So then you're coming back this way. So you got to wait on this until you are narrow, okay? Once you're narrow above 144, you have room up to 154 and 161, okay? To the downside, you do have room down to 132.50 and 132 hold number, okay? Patience, folks. Patience, okay? Rhea, thank you for the donut. Michael is now the title gifter of the donuts. Yes, it is. Thank you, my Michael. Thank you, my Rhea. I appreciate you. SPY again. You got it. You got it. All right, on Miss Market, we are narrow. We have room on Miss Market up to 698, okay? We have room up to 698 on Miss Market. What you need to be careful about here is 70% of all new highs fail, all right, my beautiful traders? You have to be careful of that. Now, under 695.03, you have room down to 693. But because our 200 has the the pointing up, you're going to be choppy until this 200 flattens out in either direction. So just keep that in mind. Boop, boop. Thank you, Steven. Ghost, how are you, Ghost? Thank you, Hugo. Michael Hart with the league bat. Michael Hart, yes, it is. Thank you. Free floater, thank you. Baba, the Baba Rooney, the Bobster, the Babalicious. Let's see what we got. All right, Baba, right now we are narrow. We have a gap down. Position 2. You are currently in position 2 to the downside. Now, this is our move to the downside. What do you immediately think when you see this? What are you saying to yourself? That's where you currently are. What are you saying to yourself if you were looking at Baba? Stan, thank you, Stan, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, my brother. What are you thinking? Come on, traders. Need support. Correct. Remember, anything this way is support. That way is resistance. Okay, traders? I'm looking for support. I'm not looking to chase this down. I'm looking to where can I get the reversal on this? A novice is looking to short here. All right? So let's go get some support. And there she blows right there. Boom! And then the party's over. Yes, it is. Isn't that glorious, everybody? Remember, you used to be a novice. Not anymore. You're no novice anymore. I got a hold of you. You got a triple top up here, too, around 181. So on Baba, this is what you're looking for. You want to say, this is what you're going to say at the open. Ready? Come to Papa! Right down to 162. Come to Papa! And then you're looking, whoop, that way, that way, that way. Thank you, Reb, for the mini star. Let's go. Now, here's the next question. When you come down to Papa and you take that reversal, you better know 165. Why? Why must you know this level right here? 165. Tell Uncle Voss. Why must you know 165? There, you got it. You got it, beautiful traders. Proud of you. It's a whole number? No. Okay, LO. Folks, we trade the same way every day. And when you're patient, you win. And that's what I'm going to teach you in the VIP. I'm going to teach you how to win. That's the bottom fucking line. Right now, you only know how to lose. I'm going to teach you how to win right there. If you want to win, that's where you're going to go. If you want to keep losing, then don't join us over there at thevosstrading.com. Link is in the bio. All right, okay, LO. All right, here we go on OKLO. We are in a bearish neutral state. We are in position 1. We got room up to $80. $80. Okay, on OKLO under 73.29, you have room down to $71.66.50. Yep. I will teach you. I will make you a 10 times, 100 times better trader than you currently are now. Team My So Blessed, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Rachel. That's it, Rachel. Give them hell. DJT? What is this? I haven't looked at this thing in a long time. Boy, how the mighty have fallen. Oh, look at that thing. Holy moly. Look at this thing. This is who leads us now. There it is. There is your trend line, everybody. The train is going off the tracks. PLTR. That's funny. All right, here we go. We are in a bearish neutral state on PLTR, my beauties. We are in, where were we? Position 3. Now, look, to the upside. You are in a bearish neutral state. You all should be looking at the open to go that way. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. At the open, that way, that way. Okay, your 50% retracement level is right here at 158. I'm going to mark this out for you. Okay, 158. That way. If you can hold 158, you can look for your longs. Under 158, you're coming back to 149. Next, MU. Right now on MU, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 1 on MU currently. Position 1 on MU is. Let's see what we got on MU. MU to the moon. 70% of all new highs fail. You silly goose. You got room up to 456.50 and 457. Okay. Under 432.72, you have room down to 417.50. How we doing, John? Adorable dad. How we doing over there with the thumbs up? How many we got? How many we got, adorable? ONDS. Ondas. We got the penny stock. All right now we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone on ONDS. ONDS, yes. Gonna run this town tonight. All right, ONDS above 1120. You have room up to 1163. That'll be your first stop on this. Above 1163, please retest it. You'll have room up to $13 on ONDS. Back under 1057, you have room down to $10 and $9.80. Zen Method! There he is, my Zen. Thank you, my brother. Zen is now the title gifter of the roses. I want all W's in the chat, okay? Because right now, these are our title gifters. Zen has the roses. Michael Hart has the donut. Zen has the galaxy. Gurpreet has the hat and mustache. If you go look at the gallery, we got the money gun, the hand hearts, the corgi, the DJ glasses, the whale, the fireworks, all up for grabs. The Qs. The Qs. Narrow, position 2. you have room up to 630. 630. Above 630 with a retest, you have a room up to 634 on this. Under 625.40, you have room down to 622. Shelly Stringer, are you in here? Michael Hart with the glowing jellyfish. Michael! Yes. Tesla. All right, Tesla, currently we are narrow. We are in position 2. You got room up to 426.36 and then 434 to the upside, okay? Under 421.73, you have room down to 415. SNDK SanDisk. SanDisk, we are narrow. We are in position 2 to the upside here on SanDisk. You got to be careful here, Rames. Why? Why do you have to be careful here, Rames? Ramis. Might be Ramis. Ramis, why do we got to be careful up here, my brother? Tell me. Tell Uncle Voss. Because 70% of all new highs fail. Watch that 695 area, okay? So how do we trade something like this then, Voss? I'm going to show you right now. Boom. 681 is your 50%. Whoop. 681 is your 50%. If you stay above 681 with an event, you can go for a long. Under 681, you are going to look for them shorts, my beauties, to the downside. Remember, we are looking for violence. Fix stuff, Steve. You got to have a lot of discipline and a lot of patience if you're ever going to trade. So before you join the VIP, take a look in the mirror and say, am I a quitter? If that answer is, if I quit easily, the answer is do not join the VIP. If you were going to see this through to the end, then you can join the VIP. Robinhood, neutral. We are in the whip zone on Robinhood. I have a VIP here. They join every 3 months and they quit every 2 months. That I actually wrote it down yesterday. Every 3 months, they join, they're in for 3 months, they quit for 2 months. They come back, they're in for 3 months, they quit for 2 months. And each time they say trading isn't for them. What? Above $91. We got room up to 97 and 103 on Robinhood. Under 88.59, we have room down to $86 on a Robinhood. Yes. I don't know. They join, they try it. They don't have discipline. Then they go back to their job, which they hate. And after 2 months, they say, damn, I hate this job. I'm going to join Voss again. And then they come back with that same non-discipline that they had before. I mean, what's going to change? Right? What's going to change, my beauties? If you don't change you, how the hell are you going to get any better? How are you going to get any better if you don't change you? Oh, you're welcome, my brother. I mean, if you come back in with the same crappy discipline and work ethic, what's going to change? We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Yes, it is. On hims and hers. Bio. All right. Hims and hers, as we pull this back, we are in a bearish neutral state. Back over $27. You got room up to $28 on hims and hers. Under $26.43, you have room down to $24.61 on hims and hers. We are at 153,000 likes. That means we need 50,000 likes in 3 minutes. Go! Rev! Rev! Adorable! Thank you so much. Tap, babies. Tap, tap, tap. We need more thumbs up over there on the YT. Let's go. We need more thumbs up. Let's go. Over there, DW, hit that thing. Hello, my Kate. KMX. Carmax. Whoop. All right, here we go on a CarMax. Currently, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on a CarMax. All right, CarMax, what do we got? Above 40, well, first of all, you need volume on this thing. Above $45, get over the whole number, retest it, and you have room up to $46 on CarMax. Back under $44.36, please watch your whole number of $44, and then you have room down to $43.50. Michael Hart. Kate! Thank you, my Kate. Yes, it is. Disney, Vinny Boombots, how you doing, eh? Vinny, everyone, W's in the chat for Vinny Boombots. I got your Disney right here. All right, we are in a neutral state, my Vinny. We are in the whip zone, my Vinny. As we pull this back, woo! All right, my Vinny Moonbots, this is what we got. Above 106. Above 106 on Diz, we have room up to 109 and 110.50. Under 104.37, Mr. Vinny, we have room down to 102. That'll be your first stop of support. Thank you, my Tracy. Appreciate you. Let's go, team. Let's go, team. The Qs, yeah. I took care of them, Powder. Right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. You got room up to 630 on the Qs. 630 on them Qs. Above 630 with a retest, you got room up to 634. Yes. Back under 625.40, you have a lot of support here. So under it with a retest, you have room down to 622 and 618.50. PayPal. Pay of the Pal. Yes, it is, Tracy. We are in a neutral state on PayPal. Where are we? Holy moly. Where are we on PayPal? Whoa. Tracy, what are we looking for, Tracy? This is an obvious one. The novice gap, Powder. Powder. We got the novice gap. People are going to try to short this, and they are going to lose their account. Hold on, I got to get you some support here. We haven't been down here in a while. Holy moly. Jesus. All right, boom. There it is. Boom. Boom. All right, this is important, all my PayPalers. Are we ready? You are in a wide state, neutral state, to the downside. This is your move to the downside. You are under no circumstances going to short this. Do we understand that? You may have a gap and nap on this today as well. All right? 420. $43 is major support. $43 is major support down here. You are looking that way. that way. Okay? Do not short this and watch the gap and nap. Thank you, my Kate. Kate, Michael Hart, Joe Crow, Jules, 57, Adorable, Rev, Rachel, Carlos, Pop Up, Michael, Jules, Zen Method, Rachel T, Carlos, Paulo, Michelle, My Bell, Christy, Striker, Ria the Beautiful, thank you. Ty Boz, Bill Boyle, Mike S., Suzette, Mario and Olga, thank you so much. Well, that's a combination, huh? Mario and Olga, God bless you. Luis, Andrew the Believer, Jessica Pylock, Ty Boz, Patron, Papa Yoda, Michelle again, Jay Gilbert, Mr. D, what's up, Ryan? Andrew the Believer, Measy, Jade, Stevie B, thank you, my Stevie B. Mr. Charles, yes. Mr. Dave, K. Braden, Reds, Bill Boyle, Rick, Frank, and Bob. No, Rick, Frank, and Drip. Thank you so much. I guessed on the Bob part. Powderhound, Mr. Future Billionaire, Davion, Hammer, Looney, Dadbod, Rasmus World, Marcus, Three Best, Shelly Stringer, Kurt, JDM, and Andrew the Believer. Thank you so much, everybody, for all those donations. Yes, what are we at with the taps? Where are we with those taps? Hold on, everybody. Yes, Rev, Ty Boz, thank you. Love you guys. Whoa, 181. We have failed the mission. We have failed the mission. You're welcome, everybody. I love you. Vega Vega. Thank you, my Vega. We'll be back on tomorrow morning. VIPers, we will see you in the VIP live training tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to join the VIP and learn how to trade properly, as soon as you join, you get access to everything. You are going to head over to, my beautiful traders, thevoshTrading.com. You can just type that into your browser, or you're going to head over to the LINK in my bio. Boom, and just click it, and that'll get you into the VIP. Have a great day, everybody.